And blessings to all of God's children. I did a little search concerning the Edomites. These are the descendants of Esau. You Bible readers are familiar with how Jacob, his mother Rebekah, and the father Isaac was blind at the time. How they sort of played the birthright out of Esau's hand and Jacob's hand, and it left a bitter pill in their mouth. Well, the Edomites are the descendants of Esau. And they come from a place called Edom that's known for the red hills and everywhere. Now, some people try to relate it back to the fact that the stew that Esau supposed to have been a red, hairy man, and the stew was red and all that. But the area has red hillside, the mountains and stuff. And that's where the word Edom comes from. But where I'm getting at with the Edomites, their character was they were these people with these real large bellies, prominent bellies. See, there was a time in history where your success was in seeing how prominent your gut is. There's tribes in Africa now. All the kings, not all of them, but their kings, they are known by their girth. That's a sign of power, But the Edomites gave the Israelites hell. I mean, they fought. But around 70 AD, the Edomites, according to history, supposedly vanished. They didn't vanish. They just changed their name from Edomites to Idumeans. Idumeans. Look it up. Google it. Check behind me now. And this is what that guy Herod, the guy that was trying to kill, when he heard about Christ and got the information, said, look, go out there and kill him. That was Herod. Herod was an Edomite or an Edomite, okay? But God passed down through various scriptures, his prophecy concerning them and everything, there'd be vanishing away. But here's what I'm saying. That's within the context of scripture. If you look over in that part of the country or the world right now, you see there's something else going on. They're calling, what? They call them different names, but essentially there's unrest about a promise God supposed to made to one people over another. I'm not getting into that. I'm just saying that these stories have a deeper spiritual character representation than us looking through the lens of, that was way back there, and I don't know what them people, that ain't got nothing to do with me. Listen, stop playing with your mind like that. Everything is relevant to us working in a network of togetherness. So when people speak to me of the hopelessness of anybody getting together, it brings me to a place that, well, you done already gave up. You done put, it's just like people throw this statement out, and I don't mean no harm toward nobody. Oh, you need to get thick skin. I don't need to get thick skin. All of my problems in life up until I was 60 years old came from me having too thick a skin. I want to be able to meet people, look them in the face. It ain't what you're saying out your mouth, it's what I see in your face. Connecting. I know in my heart of hearts, the only hope we have is unity. That's right. Unity requires some measure of discipline. See, everybody trying to do this thing on their own terms. There are universal laws. There's universal geometry. There's history. There's ancient knowledge. People set up in the church, give me that old-time religion. Give me that old... You know what you're saying? You're saying you want the truth from whence everything came. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But be mindful and be patient with yourself when you pray for something, so you know what it is when you get it. Because as we see in another context right here in this country, a lot of people be chasing their dreams, their bags, or all this right here. And when they get it, they find out they done grabbed a booger bear. I mean, a grizzly bear. Don't even want it. Wish they had nothing to do with it. I pray something comes out of here that will uplift you and give you clarity of mind. Check out the Edomites. Look, I mean, we got Google now. I mean, you ain't got to believe some old guy sitting in here looking crazy. Look out for yourself and try to connect with things. Everything ain't supposed to be 10 miles away. Let's connect with one another. Peace and blessings.